All right, back here in Johannesburg, Mpho Phalatse is not at all worried about her position as Joburg mayor. She says motions of no confidence are the new norm in the metros. Today, the JHB Council is debating another motion of no confidence against her, tabled by minority parties. Phalatse was reinstated last month after challenging her removal in court. Let's go to our reporter, Moloko Moloto, who's monitoring the council sitting, and he joins us now live. Moloko, what's been happening there now? Earlier you said there's political parties who asked for a caucus.
Yes, indeed. We are now on a break. And obviously, as I said earlier, the ATM, one of the parties or the smaller parties that has sponsored a motion of no confidence in the executive mayor, requested a caucus for about an hour. But let me bring in Lubabalo Makwenzu. He is a leader of the ATM here, just to fill us in, sir. What is the end game? We understand that as the smaller parties working together with the African National Congress, you want to vote out the executive mayor today. If you agree on removing her, we understand that as the smaller parties, you want to field in your own candidate. We also understand the African National Congress wants to field Councillor Damorero. Do you agree? What is the end game?
Thank you. Ideally, the mayor, we wanted it to be from the ANC because of the numbers that they have. However, as you are aware of the developments that happened in Ekurhuleni, there's been issues between the ANC and the EFF. And as a result of that, there's been deadlocks. We then sat down as a minority party, so we said, no, this is our thing. It's the minorities that started the whole thing. So if these issues cannot be resolved, then we are capable enough to have our own mayor to save the city of Johannesburg.
Does it mean, therefore, that at some point, if the ANC and the EFF in Ekurhuleni agree and they come to this side, you, as the smaller parties, will agree to hand over the mayorship to the ANC or whoever would be coming, somebody who's on your block now?
Okay. Look, what has happened here is that out of the negotiations that we had, it was then agreed that the mayor will be coming from the ANC. As much as in this government, it was a 50-50, 50 ANC and 50 from the minorities. But we then agreed that, okay, the mayor will be coming from the ANC. But then Ekurhuleni came to the fore.
Yeah, what I'm trying to find out is, if you get the mayoral change today as minority parties, at some point, will you be willing to hand it over to the ANC?
No, that is not the plan. That is not the idea. The idea here is to have a government that will be stable. And what we are basically saying as a minorities is that if we cannot have an ANC mayor, then we are capable of being mayors ourselves. We will field a candidate that will be coming from the minorities.
Is the ANC agreeing to this?
We've had discussions with them and they understand.
Do you not fear, considering that you don't agree, that you may not actually garner enough support in the first place to remove Mayor Phalatse today?
No, we are very confident. We are very confident in the manner that the discussions are going. So we are definitely confident that we will be able to remove her.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Lubabalo Makwenzu. Just a quick one. Is the vote of no confidence ever going to happen today, though?
According to the agenda, it's supposed to be happening tomorrow. But at the pace that the meeting is going on, it's highly possible that it might happen later today, but it's supposed to be happening tomorrow because that's part of the agenda.
All right. Thank you so much for the update. Sir Lubabalo Makwenzu is the councillor for the ATM. Well, we don't know at this point in time whether by the end of today we'll still be having the mayor in Johannesburg, but clearly the ANC as well as the smaller parties don't seem to be agreeing on, after removing Mpho Phalatse, who should then take over.